Intro noises! I am Rose Knight, and I am back at it again with more Baldur's Gate 3. And it's not just because these videos tend to perform way better than all the others. That's not the only reason. Anyways, I just saw that Larian Studios added a neat little detail to their website. They are asking us, the early access players, to create campfire stories involving some of our favorite encounters, characters, and more. And this is my entry to this competition.
Oh, but Rose Knight, there was no mention of a contest.
I hear you sassing me. And to that I say, of course this is a competition. I'm going to make the greatest campfire story of all time. And on this day, you, my dear viewers, will bear witness to my perfect Baldur's Gate 3 campfire story special extravaganza. There will be laughs. There will be tears. And when all is said and done, Larian Studios will name me, Rose Knight, the best Baldur's Gate 3 player of all time. With all that being said, let's begin. What's that? What's happening?
Oh, one moment, please. I'm here often.
Excuse me. Who are you?
I'm a demon.
Very funny. Why are you here?
Feeding the gnawing absence at the center of your mind.
Hey, rude.
You've been outsmarted.
Enough. Why are you here? And why are you narrating?
We can all ride together, darling.
We can't tell this story together, lady. It'll ruin my whole plan. You need to leave.
She flutters into the air without another word.
Did you just narrate your exit without actually leaving?
Only you remain.
Well, it looks like I'm gonna have some help with this one. Anyways, like I was saying, to start off our perfect story, we're gonna need some perfect rules. So, rule number 1. I cannot load any previous saves, unless I get a crash or any other uncontrollable circumstances. The thing here is I don't want to have to save scump my way through the game. I want a completely natural story. Keeping that in mind, rule number 2. No fast travel. I want one solid line that never breaks or skips. And finally, rule number 3. No NPCs in the party. I want complete control over the characters and their backstories. For obvious reasons, this is my story. With all that in place, let's introduce our party members. Starting us off strong, literally, we have Sun. Having been born and raised on the poorer side, Sun was drafted into the Dwarven military as a young adult. He never enjoyed his work, but he sure was good at it. Over time, he became numb to the pain he caused and almost completely shut down emotionally. As he aged, the dwarves decided to release him from duty, as he was of no further use to them. Nowadays, he gets regular therapy to work through some of his issues. But when he's not doing that, he drinks his pension away. Sun is a dwarven fighter with the soldier background. Next up, we have Moon, the daughter of a politician. She never wanted for anything, but always found herself somewhat empty inside. By day, she played the part of a well-mannered and well-studied aristocrat. By night, however, she found her way to the rooftops of Baldur's Gate. Tired of her boring life, she created a second persona she could phase into and enact her fantasy of becoming a world-renowned thief. Not even fully aware of it herself, really, she has multiple personality disorder. Well, she wasn't aware of it, I should say, until she was caught. Her family was able to waive away any charges, but only on one condition, that she see a specialist and gain control of herself. Moon is a wood elf rogue with a criminal background. For our next character, I present to you Gaia. She's a kind soul at heart, if a little awkward from time to time, or just all the time, really. She runs a bookshop and plays the violin in her free time. She is perfectly content, although her parents believe she needs to get out more and meet new people. Gaia has a pet cat, so she isn't lonely or anything. She actively avoids most people if she can help it, and that's why her family is making her see a therapist. They assume she's anxious, but really, she just doesn't have any interest in others. She doesn't want or need friends. People will only ever hurt you in the end anyways. Gaia is a half-elf bard with a guild artisan background. Last but not least is Star. Star is a wandering stray Gith. An outcast from their people, Star travels the vast planarverse without a care in the world. completely free from responsibility and stress. The reason for Star's isolation, however, is because of their love of fire. Star is an arsonist, and they've gotten themselves into some trouble. Alright, so while on the material plane, Star happened to notice a great big barrel labeled Fire Wine. One thing led to another, and next thing they know, they're being dragged away with a guard on either side. But don't worry much, they seem to think it was worth it. Star is a Githyanki wizard with a sage background. Now let's meet our protagonists in person and get our perfect story started. I think they should be around here somewhere. Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
Reality hits.
Hey, narrator. What did you do?
Absolutely nothing.
Oh, really? Because it looks like my characters were captured by mind flayers and are now being experimented on.
Sit down. Make yourself at home.
There is no halting the incoming inferno. As the pain muddles your thoughts, your minds become entangled. Suddenly, you see what they see, feel what they feel. The world swims as you close, then reopen your eyes. How long have you been here? Whispers, moans, disharmony. They drift through you like an unknown language. Soon, they will be swarming your dreams. You try to control yourself, but it's too much. Rage scorches your mind, hot and black. The whispers just won't stop. Terrified, you shudder, resigning yourself to whatever awaits you. But they have no hold on you. Confusion, alarm, fear, distrust, hostility. Images of the battle shimmer into view as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood, drowning out all logical thought. Your breath catches. Devoid of flesh, only darkness, fragile silence, cold realization. This is the end of one life, but the start of another. Alive, awake. It looks like they were victorious.
I must say I'm impressed.
Are they okay?
Your skull throbs, your muscles ache. Memories of the last day swim through your head.
Alright, so what happened to them?
Absolute unity.
Unity? So what's that mean? Do they share a mind? Are they like a hive mind now? Well, I can work with this. The party decides to look for more survivors. Maybe we can question someone and find some answers. Well, I don't think these two are going to be of much help. Oh my god, it's a vampire. I got him.
You're alive. That's unexpected.
He walked down the wall. It must be a ghost. I got him.
Well met. I am a magical projection of Gale of Waterdeep. If you see this manifestation, that means I have prematurely perished.
Well, if he wasn't a ghost before, he definitely is now.
It is
The party is finding it difficult to agree on much. But some part of all of them thinks that they should resurrect the poor man.
I hope it has been made abundantly clear that
Well, that wasn't so hard, if you ignore the riddles, devils, and necrotic aura.
A shame your mind has other ideas.
Wait, what?
gracious me, not
The amalgamations of their minds, it's creating an unpredictable reaction. Sun's violent outbursts, Star's chaotic indulgence, Moon's resistance to authority, and Gaia's disinterest in the humanities. They've all mixed together in an unstable, violent concoction. How am I supposed to tell a perfect story if they just keep attacking everyone? What did you do to them, narrator?
Difficult to say. They are clever, resourceful, maybe a little dangerous.
They need help, and quickly, before they lose control again. While searching, they come across an old druid grove. Although it looks to be completely closed off to the world. What could have happened here, the adventurers think?
Not in the most detailed of tomes have you encountered mention of such a thing.
Why can't I get in?
Stupidity.
Let's carry on.
Yeah, fine, sure.
Setting off at a determined pace.
The group travels together, getting to know each other and sharing their individual circumstances, leading up to...
The ship. Those creatures. The crash.
Right, exactly. Why haven't they turned? What are the Mind Flayers planning? They remember something about a plan? A weapon, but it's hard to focus their singular minds on it. Oh, before they have the chance to continue the conversation, they're interrupted.
A foul scent fills your nostrils.
Ugh. That felt a little unnecessary. They notice a group of gnolls attacking a traveling caravan. Eventually they see some traders defending themselves at the mouth of a cave and quickly jump in to help.
A single word pervades your consciousness. Death.
But it won't be theirs. They push the feeling down and continue onwards, saving the lives of the two men.
Agitated, the tadpole jolts deep within your brain.
By the gods, you're a sweet sight. You're the first friendly face we've seen since Eltergard.
Nilfgaard's a long way from here. Where are you headed?
We're bound for Baldur's Gate. Got some cargo to deliver. But we've a stop to make along the way. We'll find help at Joaquin's Rest. Listen, you look like you know how to handle yourself. You should meet my associates. We've got our own drinking spot by the tavern. Invitation only.
Rugen!
It's fine. We'd be dead if they hadn't shown up. A little hospitality won't do any harm.
The group agrees they need to rest. They heard from those traders that there's an inn around here.
Agony bursts behind your eyes, and the whole world goes dark.
No, not this time. They fight against the tadpoles.
Every breath is thick with blood.
No, they try to break the psychic link.
The chains still hold you. The dread is as real as the first time.
What? What happened? Where are they?
The stench of charred flesh fills the room as it sinks in.
I need to get out of here before the guards show up. They remember their new Zent friends. Maybe the thieves could help the party lie low for a while? The group sneaks away without being spotted.
As if it hurts to look at you.
Hey! Whatever. How are the tadpoles feeling?
Seems sated.
Good. That'll buy us some time.
Even I have a modicum of decency.
They make their way to the Zent hideout. Grateful for the help earlier, the Zent tell our adventurers about a colony down in the Underdark that might be able to help them. Seeing how it's their only option, the party agrees to go. The Zent offer an elevator ride down to repay the debt, so long as it stays a secret. Again, they agree and journey down into the depths of the Underdark.
The path won't be straightforward. You'll encounter obstacles along the way.
And with each battle, their bonds grow stronger.
What do I have to lose?
And eventually, they find their way to the colony, where they're greeted by a strange creature.
Fungal roots weave through your mind, the harmony of a myconid collective, the spores connecting mind to mind. It engulfs you until you are fully consumed. Through music and vision, the sovereign reveals its origins, and then it is gone.
This must be the place the Zent were talking about. These creatures are all of one mind, and yet they live in perfect balance. Harmony, even. Hello, Sovereign. We've come here to make a request. Although I can feel you rooting around in our heads, so you already know, but we need your help. How can you all keep a stable connection? Will you teach us how to live with our tadpoles? So that we can eventually go home?
A droning melody greets you,
as the creature turns its gaze to you.
Flesh Stalker, I show you a memory. Watch and listen.
Hanging on every word, the Sovereign drones a new melody. Again, a vision comes to you.
I can't do this. They're not going to catch me.
There's just too many of them. But I have to keep fighting.
Your turn's about to Look what we got! Stop this thing! Flap those wings some more, and I'll feed you a worm. And you! Hope you got a stomach for heights.
Just keep fighting. Keep pushing through.
That's useful. Whoa, look how gorgeous that is. Cool, secret passage. No, this isn't me. I'm a noble, not a thief.
Look at this!
They each failed their tests today.
Well, unbecoming.
So, what did you guys see?
An endless battleground. I fought them off for as long as I could, but I wasn't strong enough.
Well, no duh you weren't strong enough. Star, what? It's true. No one could fight an endless battle. Clearly, you're just not doing it right.
Wow, that was almost good advice.
You're welcome, son. Since you're so confident, why didn't you pass the test today? What did you have to do? Oh, my test? It was super easy. I was surrounded by explosives, and all I had to do was not blow them up. Then why didn't you pass? I can pass whenever I want. I just didn't want to yet. I wanted to see explosions.
What? Why aren't you taking this seriously? Don't you know what's at stake? Don't you know that none of us can go back home until we figure this out?
Why don't you just worry about yourself? Son's right. We all need to be giving it our all here. Why should I? I don't even have a home to go back to anyways. Why should I even care? That's so selfish.
Let them go. They're right about needing to figure out our own stuff. What was your test?
I don't know. I'm a sleeper kleptomaniac. So my test was just me left alone in a room full of shiny stuff. I didn't take anything though, so I'm not sure why I didn't. I'm not sure what the test wants from me.
Oh? That's strange. When your memories pop up, you usually have great self-control, so I don't know why they'd be testing you for that.
Are you saying it's not that?
What I'm saying is that maybe you've been living up to too many expectations. It's alright if you want to break the rules from time to time. Food for thought, I guess.
What about you, Gaia? What about me? Come on, girl. What was your test about? Don't worry about it. I've got it handled, so you can leave me be. Like, I'm just trying to help.
Nobody asked for your help.
Sorry, not sorry.
The party decides to rest for the night and think on what they need to do. And the next day, they wake up bright and early to try again.
You know what? Who cares what others think? I'm done pretending.
Not all changes happen overnight. Some of them take hard work and dedication. And if you keep at it, you'll eventually pull through.
Look what we got here. Another little birdie.
Dang it,
wanting to
Star.
fly.
As much as I hate to admit it, you're right. Can't fight forever.
And you. Hope you got a stomach for heights.
What the hells are you doing?
What's it bloody look like? We're teaching this here pipsqueak to fly.
Release that gnome at once.
You want this little cave lurking what's it? Find your own. He's ours!
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
I ain't got much stomach for a fight. Better just put on a show and scare this one off.
You're making a mistake. You can think it over in the folk plane.
We're leaving. What about the gnome? Ain't we supposed to bring him to... I said we're leaving! There's plenty of sport and rich pickings out there for us! Move it!
All right then.
And as if things couldn't get any worse, it looks like the Myconids were attacked during the party's stay.
The sovereign's song slows to the pace of a dirge. It is still in mourning.
You do the circle a service. We will await word.
At this point, whether the party is ready or not, it's time for them to move on. They need to cross the lake and take on their next challenge. All the while, greater forces haven't even revealed their hand yet.
You're the one who's sick in the head. No need to panic, though. With the Absolute's will, I can fix anything.
She lingers on thoughts of victory, of unbelievers' blood spilled in the Absolute's name.
Sugan al Sukok, Otashokek Dor! I command you, corpse, speak, reveal truth to the Absolute! Nothing. Must be reading it wrong. Sugan al Sukok.
Hello, sorry to interrupt, but we are at the halfway point. If you've made it this far, thank you so much. According to YouTube analytics, however, I only have 55 subscribers, so if you would please just scroll down, subscribe real quick, leave a like, leave a comment, it would help a lot. And thank you so much again for watching, and on with the show. The
party finds themselves at a grand destroyed temple buried deep underground, completely overrun with Duergar. How many are there?
Dozens of them.
Of course there are. Can't ever be easy, can it? Except for this angel, the locals are expectedly unfriendly. But none of them are actively hostile, at least, just super passive-aggressive. After some investigation, the party finds out the leader of the operation is a drow named Nier. Now all they have to do is find a way to fight the entire Duergar militia.
Slaves are never gonna manage with pickaxes.
Can't go chasing maybes. The sergeants are ticket in.
Oh, would you look at that, Kerr? Someone's having a listen. True soul, no less. What do you think, Kerr? Should we take Nier's debt off her?
You want my gold? Then you'll have to fight me for it.
You don't need to ask twice. Your blade ready, Kerr.
Drop it, Britvar. You chop this one, and Nia won't pay a damn copper.
Pull Nier from the rubble. Time Nier gets what's coming.
Well, that's convenient. If this Nier guy is trapped behind the wall, then this should take care of itself. Wait, I just noticed, where's Star?
An unknown face commands your mind.
Get me out!
Oh my god, where did he even get that? Booyah! Everyone, get down! Is everyone alright?
Finally. Worthless slaves! Your incompetence has been my ruin!
Nier does not fail.
Oh, glorious. Finally, the way is clear.
Why am I not surprised? Let's do this thing.
Shindilrin's shithouse. You see it? Cockstench had a wriggler in his skull. All the more reason to clear out.
And the slaves? What about them?
Clan property. They come with us. Please.
Set them free, or I'll thrash you like I thrashed Nier.
Won't hear me argue. Your mouth's got the might to back it. Gnome pricks! You're off the hook! Scram before I get my senses!
Well, it wasn't as easy as I was hoping, but at least we got to do some good. But it still begs the question. You said the way is clear before. Were you planning on bringing my perfect story, narrator?
Fortune, glory, the thrill of adventure.
I'm gonna regret this. What are you talking about?
I'm offering you a chance at all three.
And all I have to do is go through there, right? What's the catch?
Each of us has a story to tell, and you're my favorite.
Really? You mean that?
The cherry pit at the top of the rubbish heap, if you will.
Alright, fine. I'll go along with this time, but no shenanigans. This should be a nice reward for saving the Underdark from the Duergar, and that drow. Once we're done here, they'll return to the surface changed from their adventures, and return home. All heroes journeyed and everything.
I'll read that as gratitude.
The heroes make their final delve into the deep cavern of the Underdark. The blistering heat from the lava burns the air around them, but it isn't painful. The trials they have faced until now have made them stronger. Working together, they face the petty challenges in their path, until they uncover the lost adamantine forge? Did you know this was here? Narrator? You there? Something isn't right here. What aren't you telling me, narrator?
Finally, it is coming.
I knew I shouldn't have trusted you.
It is coming.
What's coming?
It is coming.
Stop saying that.
Time rewritten.
Please, stop.
Fate undone.
This isn't what I wanted.
Centuries of darkness.
What about my perfect story?
This is it.
There's gotta be a way out of this.
The Lord of Death.
Come on, think.
Stupidity.
Shut up. They focus on their illithid powers to...
Your illithid power is beyond reach.
Dang it. They look for a way out.
You can't detect anything.
They check their inventories and they find...
You see nothing you can use.
Misty Step.
The spell's power wanes.
Well, I literally can't do anything. At least it can't get any worse.
Oh, he pauses.
Hey!
You were robbed.
Stop it.
You catch a waft of something foul.
Again? You already did that one.
The potion is disgusting beyond description.
What potion? There isn't any potion.
You drink and drink and drink.
How did you even do that?
Mocking words drift back to you.
Can you just go back to describing what's going on in the story, please?
Fine. The mercenaries shift impatiently. A single word pervades your consciousness. Run.
I would if I could. What the heck is that thing?
The roads to darkness.
Okay. That thing's really cool. I guess we'll fight it. Just like we've done everything else.
All you have to do is strike.
I don't like your attitude, narrator. No, son!
He will be missed.
Please. Moon! No.
The corpse does not respond.
Gaia!
Until, without even a whimper,
Star, please. Get up.
it's all over.
Over? It can't be over. I was supposed to make the perfect campfire story for Larian Studios. I failed. I hope you're happy, you demon.
Only half a demon, actually.
How many people have you tormented in this game?
More than I can count.
What did this game ever do to you?
Something too horrible to mention by the light of day.
Stop joking around and talk to me. Seriously. What happened? Who were you before this?
Tell me, what is it you want out of life?
Alright, that's fair. I'll go first. I want to make something that people will remember. I want to make videos so good that I can support myself with them. I want to quit my day job and have a career doing this. It's all I've ever dreamed of. But I know I can't. I can't make the perfect story. I know I still have a long way to go before I can even make something good. I'm trying, though. When I first started this project, I thought maybe it could be my big break, you know? I don't know what Larian Studios is planning to do with this, but maybe if I could get a shout-out from them, maybe I could bring in more viewers on my YouTube channel. I don't know what I was thinking. I can't make the perfect story. I don't know why I even tried. You win. I'm gonna log off. But before I go, can you finally give me a straight answer?
To what purpose?
I don't know. Closure, I suppose. I just want to know what you want. How did you get here? You said the game hurt you?
I was a loner. When adventure called, it didn't need to ask twice. My heart yearned to see more. There were always a few obstacles, but nothing I couldn't handle.
You were an adventurer.
They told tales of my skill. It's true others who shared my hobby. I found my place, side by side with my comrades, blades in hand.
That's incredible. What happened to them? Where are your friends now?
I ask myself that 100 times. I've been through every scenario. It's the not knowing, isn't it?
Your game corrupted, didn't it? But you're still here, even after all the updates. I'm sorry for what happened to you. Listen, neither of us should stay in this game. Come on. We should go.
Things were different. What if I made different choices?
You couldn't have known. No one's perfect. No one's perfect. You know what? This story isn't perfect, and it was never going to be. So why do we need these stupid rules? Let's give it one more try. I think we can still find a good ending. I'm not gonna give up yet. So what if I'm not the best writer in the world? That never should have been my goal. And you? So what if you never got to finish your story? That doesn't mean you just give up, throw in the towel, and sabotage everyone else. You made my game way more challenging, but I also think it was way more interesting this way. I don't know, I guess what I'm trying to say is, I want you to stick around and help make our story a little bit more interesting.
You need my help.
Yes. So what do you think? Will the party defeat this boss?
They will.
That's the spirit. Now, you had me pause and save just before the fight started. Let's go back to that save and try this fight again, from the top. Maybe there's an easier way around it.
The tadpole squirms in your mind.
But you said the tadpole powers were off limits for this fight.
Unless you understand it. Master it.
Understand it? You don't mean... Alright, but we gotta be quick about this.
Again, a vision comes to you.
Thank you, narrator. Star!
Son?
Star, I know you want to have some chaotic fun here, but we need you to rein it in.
But just one more.
Please, we need your help.
Alright, fine.
Do you, still distrust us? Oh, I wouldn't call it distrust. That would make me feel bad. I know you've been through a lot, but you need to let us trust each other. Couldn't stand letting anyone into my personal life. I'm still terrified that the Mind Flayer's experiments are permanent, but I built up my mental walls, and once I had everyone at a safe distance, I felt so lonely. Why didn't you just talk to us? I want to, but I just can't. Not after the cold shoulder I gave everyone. What would the others say? What if the Mind Flayers find us if our powers get stronger? What if something bad happens? What if something good happens? Gaia, you okay? No, there's something. Terror deep inside me. Couldn't understand how you could be so bold. I was so sure I'd get hurt if I let somebody in that I just wound up hurting myself. It's like I never even left my shop, except put myself here. Maybe I'm tired of running away. Maybe I'd rather be with everyone in danger than be safe alone. We'd be glad to have you. No. If we do this together, there's no way we could go back to having normal lives. Maybe. I don't know what the future holds, but that's alright. Things would just be different. What do you mean? Well, if we all work together for once, we could figure out what's going on and stop stumbling headlong into danger for a change. When we get back to Baldur's Gate, we should totes hang out. When we go back. That's it! Now they're cooperating, and they can use their full power. But we still don't have a way to actually beat this thing.
All you have to do is turn the tables. Cage the creature before it cages you.
I don't understand. Cage it? Capture it? No, that's impossible. But we can control who it targets. So that means we can at least control its movement, and that works for a trap. But I still need a way to deal damage.
The larger beast stamps his hoof.
Sure, I know it's bigger than them. Are you saying that they'll get stomped? Stomp. Stomp! That's brilliant! We just need a larger hoof, and I know just where to find it.
I'd say you owe me, but why state the obvious?
Hey, don't forget that you're the reason I'm here in the first place.
Jerk. I'm only bad when the occasion calls for it, darling.
Aw, you're starting to like me.
I didn't say I liked you, I said you're my favorite.
I'll be honest, the story wouldn't be nearly as fun without you. Thanks for everything.
Oh.
Let's do this. Well, that wasn't so hard, but the story isn't over yet. We still gotta go back to the surface, now that they can finally control their powers. But first...
The head breaks off cleanly from the drow's body.
The party brings the head of Nier to the Myconid colony, and in return, they tell him a way back up to the surface. And eventually, they return to the burning building. Wow, I can't believe this place is still on fire. That's crazy.
The tracks converge here. From here they went... Damn! It's all so confusing.
Well...
Hey! Hey! Stop! You're destroying evidence!
Well, now that's done, what's over here?
Drop your weapons!
I'll feed your innards to the ants before I do that, Istik.
Stop wasting time, Beretta. You're not here to play with the locals.
Of course, Kithrak. We merely sought to...
No excuses. Question, kill, then move on. Find the weapon. Our queen watches us. Fail her at your peril.
You know, I've been thinking about this for a little while now, and something isn't adding up. Why would the Mind Flayers go through all that trouble just to keep these four?
Are you such precious cargo that they'd race through the hell's bowels to protect you? Memories swim through your head. The oppression just as unbearable. What are they doing at Moonrise Towers? And why are they looking for you?
I think the answer is clear. They have to be the weapon. It would be suicide to try and fight them. So unless we want to get deep fried, we need to come up with something.
How unbecoming.
It's a tactical retreat. And besides, I just thought of the perfect weapon to get for them.
Better not be cursed.
Alright, that should take care of itself soon enough.
But I assure you the rewards far outweigh the risks.
It's fine, we're already stacked for gear. Besides, there isn't anything left. Right?
What are they doing at Moonrise Towers?
Before you said something about Moonrise Towers, right? What aren't you telling me?
Someone you should meet.
The party weren't the only ones on that ship. There were other weapons.
Absolute power. Absolute unity.
And you don't think we can beat them? Or else you would have told me about them earlier. Narrator, who knows what they're planning? They have to be stopped.
You're just a dumb bore.
The party has grown so much. We're not going to just go barging in. Besides, I've got a plan.
Almost smug.
I'm just confident. Alright, there are a lot more of them than I was expecting. But that can work to our advantage. They can tell we have tadpoles, right? But they're spread so thin that they won't be able to dive too deep into our minds. We just gotta walk through the front gate.
Won't that be terribly fun?
Wish me luck.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Stand down. I'll go where I please.
I didn't realise. Very sorry, sir. Very sorry. Enjoy the party.
See, that wasn't so bad.
You are swallowed by a chorus of turbulent music. Excitement? Battle lust?
They're all indulging in their worst habits. They've lost complete control of themselves.
I helped you ease their burden.
Aw, narrator, you shouldn't have. Showing off your modicum of decency. You should show it off more often. I assume the monsters inside won't be as easily manipulated, though.
Coming here of your own volition must have taken extraordinary courage.
And we aren't about to turn back now. It's time for phase 2 of the plan. See? I told you it would work.
Don't say anything.
Oh, come on. You had fun, didn't you? I can see a smile creeping on your face. Well, I think this is it. There's nothing left to do.
If the goblins didn't hear you before, they certainly do now.
I don't think the goblins outside will be much of a threat, all things considered. I think we can safely call it here. How do you feel? Now that it's over. Cathartic, I hope?
I'm happy.
I'm happy for you, narrator. Well, goodbye.
As you near the end, the symbol glows. Power courses through you.
Well, alright then. The story is over, for now.
It's no masterpiece.
It didn't need to be.
I'll be in touch, darling.
I'll see you when the full game comes out in 2023! You have no idea how long this took. Oh, I've been working on this for months. If you got this far into the video, thank you so much. At this time I'm recording it, I've just finished editing. I still have to put in the background music and stuff, but all the clips are put together. Thank you so much for being here, for watching this. It means so much to me. If you want to see anything more like this, absolutely subscribe. Like, I love making this. And I'm gonna make more just like it. It was so much fun and so rewarding. And, yeah. Leave a comment of your favorite parts, I guess. Outro noises.